I think UCFB sort of puts itself above any other university in terms of the sports business industry. I feel like a lot of that is based down to the work placements as well. It offers so much in that respect and really puts their students as a priority to sort of like get them into that workplace and get them really out into the field and working. My name's Fitzgerald-Nolan. I'm a communications executive at the RFU and I used to study multimedia sports journalism at UCFB Wembley. So I work at the RFU as a communications executive, so we have about 10, actually we have 11 people in our department who are all expanded across different sectors of the rugby sphere. So I work with the pathway sides, which essentially is like the underage age grades teams, so under 17 to under 20 men's and women's. So it can get quite hectic juggling different sides, but it's great. A lot of the time I deal with external media and trying to bring in media attention to the sides as well. So it's good. I really enjoy it, dealing with different people, different faces, stakeholder management. It's a really rewarding aspect of my job. It was weird because I've been here before as a fan. I've been here to see concerts, seen many rugby games here, but to actually step inside and feel like you're part of it, part of history is quite significant and quite awe-inspiring, really. You walk around the pitch here and you sort of take it all in as someone who's working here, and it's a different feeling, and you do feel sort of like part of the furniture when you do sort of join the organisation, which is great. Yeah, it was pretty surreal, and I've done it with a few colleagues that left London Irish with me as well, so all the more special. It's hectic. Because it's 82,000 people converging in one place. It's pretty unreal, to be honest. Very hustle bustle, sort of navigating through, trying to get, because we have our press tribune over there. We also have our media rooms and in different corners of the stadium, so you do mix with the fans. You're in and amongst it with your lanyard sticking out so people do sort of like see you. So you aren't mixing it with the fans. We get to sit on the press tribune over there, so you get a great seat of the game. But above all else, it's sort of like helping the media and having that access to the likes of Steve Borthwick and Jamie George as well. So that's the rewarding part of it, really, and it's quite surreal, to be honest. I learnt a lot of content creation with UCFB. My passion was quite editorial based, so I was really keen on like getting my writing style out there and really having like an influence on like new styles, like more data and analysis as well. That really served me well my time in London Irish, and that sort of springboarded me onto here as well, where there's a lot of stakeholder management and putting your name and face out there as well. That can't be understated, really, because it can be quite daunting to do that in the first place, particularly with like guest speakers around UCFB. It's quite hard to take that first step and say, hello, my name is, whereas you have to do that on a daily basis here. So that first step is quite important. It's a good sort of learning curve to have, particularly from UCFB. You know, I feel like quite privileged that I don't have to get up every day and don't feel like it's a task to get into work or to open the laptop, really, whereas some people do have that. And I do feel quite privileged that I can work within an industry that really sort of like gives back as well, quite rewarding. You get satisfaction out of your job. I think that's the main key thing for me, is that, you know, there may be tough days, long hours, but at the end of the day you can say that you're working in an industry that you love, and a lot of people don't, so that's the main thing. What I enjoyed about UCFB was the flexibility of work placements. You can take as many as you want or as little as you want, but they're very much encouraged, and I think that's the main thing. What I also liked about UCFB was the sort of culture that it manifested, particularly on the course. We all sort of banded together and sort of shared ideas, and I thought that was a really sort of healthy environment to really work in and operate in, which was really good. I think UCFB sort of puts itself above any other university in terms of the sports business industry. I feel like a lot of that is based down to the work placements as well. It offers so much in that respect and really puts their students as a priority to sort of like get them into that workplace and get them really out into the field and working, which is great. I think that's what really drives it forward as an industry leader. If you want to work in the sports industry, it is the university to be at, whatever campus that may be, because there's so many offers and opportunities, particularly with guest speakers, work placements and such like. So I'd say definitely go for it.